Hey, it's Dean Odell with 7 Gables Real Estate in the Odell Group. Today is January 20th. It's a new year, and boy, is it starting off with a bang. Let me give you some statistics here from the last few weeks, and then we are going to move forward with what we are already experiencing as a team since the first of the year. I know you're going to want to hear about that. So let's go to the charts. So looking at the active inventory, we are starting out the year at about 1,100 homes. During the end of December, it actually went under 1,000 homes, which was incredible. If you look back on this chart to 2019, you will see that was almost a normal year. Starting the year at 6,000 homes. Now we are at 1,100, almost 80% less, right? Last year we started with 2,633 homes. We have 1,533 less homes this year. That is just amazing. For a county this big with 3 million people, we only have 1,000 homes to sell. It is the lowest it's ever been on record since they started keeping records almost 18 years ago. And I can tell you, as somebody who's been in the business 30 years, it's never been this low since I've been in the business. So I would say probably pretty good chance this is a historical low, especially for Orange County and the number of houses we have. Okay, now looking at demand. Now demand has dropped. This is the stuff you read in the papers, right? Oh, home sales are down. Existing home sales are down. Yeah, they're down 600 sales. You know why? Because we had 1,500 less listings to sell starting this year than we did last year, right? So this year we're at 1,295 sales over the last 30-day period, where last year at this time we were at 1,895. But again, is this mean that people aren't buying, or does this mean that we just don't have enough houses to sell? Let's move forward and answer that question. Looking back at expected marketing time. Expected marketing time indicates what type of market we are in, right? So right now we are at 25 days. Now 25 days, as you can see, is a hot seller's market. We did drop 5 days, or increase 5 days, I guess we should say, because it was 20 days prior to the holidays. But as you can guess, the holidays kind of slowed things down a little bit, right? We can hope that that number goes up, but I don't think it's going to go up very much based on what I'm seeing out there, which we will talk about here at the end. Okay, looking at this chart now, this will kind of play into what we're going to talk about. If you look at it, it goes back to 2013. You can see the active listing inventory to start the year, all the years back to 2013. You could see in 2019, it was actually just a slight buyer's market because we had 152 days of expected marketing time back then. We had almost 6,000 homes on the market. And why do you think that was? Well, look at the interest rate below. We started the year at 4.5%. It had been climbing pretty rapidly from the end of 2018. If you guys can remember, they were raising interest rates and they raised them a little too quickly. And that's what happened. If you look what happened afterwards, rates started dropping in 2020. Of course, that was a crazy year. We all know why. And then 2021 was the answer to 2020 and getting the economy revved back up. And you can see they corrected that, went down to 2.65%. And we're starting the year right now at 3.22%. So you can see that rates have gone up. When rates go up, it should slow down the market. But as you can see, they're going to have to continue to go up to really slow down this market, which we'll talk about more here pretty soon. And if you look at the last time we had a balanced market, it was 2015 and 2014 when that expected marketing time was between 95 and 101 days. And in 2013, we had a crazy market also. But you can see how so much of this is inventory and demand driven, right? It's going back to basic economics of supply and demand. Okay, so a lot of people are always asking, how's the market, Dean? How's the market? Well, it matters what market you're in, obviously. It matters whether you're a buyer or seller, how you view it. But I can tell you the way that things have started off. First 3 weeks, we had a listing to launch every single week. So we have already launched 2 of them. We have a certain process that I would love to share with you sellers that ensures that our people get top dollar. But I will just tell you, on our first deal, which was in the $2 million price range, we had 9 offers on that property. And our other listing that was 1.75, we have 19 offers on right now that we're negotiating. So how do you handle that? How do you handle that kind of volume, that kind of demand? And how do you ensure that you're gonna pick the right buyer and do the right thing for yourself? Well, that's why you need a good agent. You don't just list your house with anybody, because there is a process for everything, and we have got this process down. We know we're getting our sellers top dollar. We're getting them top dollar because we're making their houses look good, we're marketing them right, we're getting 10, 11,000 views before anybody ever sees it. And once they're in there, it just turns into an auction type of atmosphere, which I know the buyers watching this don't want to hear, but unfortunately that we have to do what's best for our sellers, and if you were our seller, you'd want the same thing, right? For you buyers, again, our advice, if you're buying for the long term, lock in the lowest payment you can now, and in the long run, it's not gonna matter. You're paying off that mortgage every month, and hopefully you're gonna come out okay on it, all right? But there's a lot of competition out there. Last thing I wanna say to you buyers is our buyer team did do 55 sales last year, and they are good with buyers. So give us a call. We are getting our offers through. Buyers and sellers, the reason you wanna work with us is last year, between all our listings and our buyers, we handled well over 500 offers. This is nothing that we do just every once in a while. Every week we're dealing with multiple offers. We know what these new contracts are about. They just changed the new contracts, so it's really important to work with someone that understands the new contracts, okay? A lot of people might only write 1 contract a month. We've already done, in our first 2 weeks, we've already dealt with, I don't know what, almost 35 contracts, okay? So we're used to doing this, and we can help you out, both of you. So give us a call, and we will see you on the Tustin Talks next time. Bye-bye. Hey, don't forget the Odell Group is one of the top 10 teams in Orange County. We have sold thousands of homes. So draw from our experience and let us help you out. Subscribe right now and watch our videos to educate yourself, whether you're a buyer, seller, or both. And then visit our website at theodellgroup.com and reach out, and let's get to know each other so we can help you. All right? Thanks. Bye-bye.